I've never owned a car, and now that I'm moving out of my parents' home for the third time, I think it's about time I get one. But this might be the worst market to buy a secondhand car in. This is Facebook Marketplace. You can buy almost anything. I mean, look at this. You got power tools, computers, you got even houses you can buy, and of course, cars. My budget for this car is $5,000. There's just one issue. I have a job, and I know most of you have probably never had one of those, but it's where I go to trade my time for money so I can buy Little Caesars. When I'm working, I'm missing out on valuable opportunities. For example, this 2011 Toyota Avalon with about 100,000 miles on it for $8,000. This was such a good deal that I was willing to go above my budget. 3 hours after the listing was put up, I messaged them and they immediately replied to me and told me it was already spoken for. As months have gone by and a cycle has appeared, I find a car on Facebook Marketplace. I like it. I go check it out. I like it. I take it to a mechanic. They say, don't buy this. I don't even know how many times I've done this by now, but every time it just falls through at the last moment. But between my very unsuccessful YouTube channel and my job, I'm just missing out on all of them. If only there was someone that could filter through Facebook Marketplace, find the best ones for me. Well, that took longer than I thought, but honestly, it's really simple. Right now, we're looking for a Toyota in between $1,000 and $5,000. The extension opens up Facebook and scans every single listing, checking to see if they match our requirements. Once it finds a hit, then it extracts the data that we need, so we'll upload it to a database. Once it's uploaded to a database, well, we gotta make something to talk to the database. So we'll write a Python script that'll ping the database every couple seconds, checking for any new listings. Then when someone lists a new item on Facebook, I will never miss a single deal again, is what I would say if that was working, and it's currently not. So, as it turns out, I have no idea how databases work. You'd think that if we have 6 listings like we have here, and we upload a 7th listing, it would be appended to the bottom. New listings are organized randomly, seemingly to be organized in the worst way possible, but it's an easy fix. All we need to do is, you might have some questions like, okay, well, does that actually work? Yes, it does work. Does it also create some other problems that I'm not going to address in this video? Also, yes. I've spent far too long on this video already. And with that being said and done, I think it's time we try the extension. And to test it, I decided to set it searching for a free item. My expectations were blown out of the water. The first thing that I picked up was a small, maybe a slightly larger whiteboard than I thought it was. I didn't actually read the listing before I went to pick it up. I got it fitted in my car somehow. Now I just have a whiteboard wall. The second thing that I got for free was this nice office chair, which I think will go really well in my room. Tune in for the next video if you want to check that out. And the third and final item was so good, I still am shocked to this moment of recording. A full-on Oculus VR headset. This isn't something you just give away. I don't know what they were thinking. Might just have to do the next playthrough of Minecraft or Skyrim on this thing. So subscribe for more VR content, because apparently I'll be making that now. So now that we've finally established that this is a good video, and it's time to test it on actually finding me a car that I can buy. I've secretly had my extension running for the past month, developing a list of all of the cars within my area that match my specifications. I would like to show you 3 that stuck out. The first option that I found was a 2007 Toyota Corolla. Listed for $4,000, it had 180,000 miles on it, clean title. Overall, it just looked like a decent option. Option 2, a 2025 Toyota Tundra. It is cheaper at $3,400, has 200,000 miles on it. Its history is that it was a work truck, so this thing was probably driven pretty hard. And finally, option 3, a 2004 Toyota Sienna. Now this calls to me in a way that none of the other cars have called. This is a minivan. Just like any other person who doesn't know what to do with their life, van life calls to me. This car is going for $2,300 with 195 miles on it. So between these 3 options, what am I gonna get? And the answer is none of them. And that's because I actually already bought a car. There's a bit of a story to it. While I was thinking about which of these cars to get, my brother sent me a listing for a Toyota RAV4 2010 for $5,500, which is why that car didn't make it on this list, because it was just out of my price range. But we went and we really liked it. When I first sent her a message on Facebook, she responded directly in Spanish, which told me a lot of people would be probably passing this listing up. So I took that as a good sign. We met up. We really liked the car. Similar to the minivan, the RAV4s also have a lot of cargo space. And so we took it in the next day, and I was just waiting for them to tell me, well, yeah, this car's broken down, don't buy it. But it passed all of the major checks. Of course, you never really know when you're buying a car. There was nothing glaringly wrong with it in the pre-check inspection. The only problem was the price. At the end of the day, I really couldn't go over budget. I needed to spend less than $5,000 to wrap this video all together. We drove it back to the owner's house. I offered her $1,500 less than asking value at $4,000. She counter-offered with $45,000, and I bought the car. That's not to say that this car isn't with issues. There were some things that the mechanics did note that I would need to check, that I need to take care of. Some tires, some transmission, the oil. So it's not that this car is perfect, but it was good enough and I was able to talk her down. And so while yes, technically the extension didn't find the car listing, my brother did, which at the end of the day was kind of the whole point of the extension, right? So I didn't have to be the one manually finding listings. I'm gonna check this up to a win. Video success. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Go hit up my Patreon. Peace.